places. 30 seconds, folks.
Hi there, I'm Donnie. So, how many players will be employing Wonderbart? Now, player 1, go ahead and tell me your name. Player 2, same thing. Perfect. Allow me to give you the instructionalizations. You'll see a whole slaw of questions, and when you obfuscate the correct answer, press the button next to it. Player 1 will use 1, 2, 3, or 4, and player 2 will use 7, 8, 9, or 0. There's a timer tickling away, so the more expeditiously you buzz in, the more remuneration you'll receive. Or revanquish. And Cookie, your master of solemnity, will be handing out some screws to be used when you think your adversarial might not have the answer to a question. Player 1 uses the Q key to screw. Player 2 uses P. And they'll have only 5 seconds to find the solvent. It's a great way to play the game strategically.
We're almost at places. 10 seconds.
All my breast.
Give me a crowd check.
6, 5,
They fade to black.
The fingers of Flatulence, the scented suppositories.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and those toilet paper commercials with the cartoon bears terrify me. Don't you two make an adorable couple? There are your screws. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
Girly Drink Supply Warehouse. When a blue drink in a flamingo tumbler isn't enough, add some plastic.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. So let's get to it. First, oh brothers. If my grandmother is the great-grandmother of the Jonas Brothers, and the Jonas Brothers are not my sons, which they aren't, how should I refer to them at family reunions? The Jonas first cousins once removed, the Jonas second cousins once removed, the Jonas second cousins, or the Jonas first cousins twice removed? Players 1 and 2. By sharing the same grandparent with a generational gap between us, we would be first cousins once removed. Hey. To reiterate, I am not actually related to the Jonas Brothers. That's what we do at this game, we make things up, okay? Moving on. Excuse me, moving on. Take a stab at, I've got linguine on my boots. Italy is often referred to as being shaped like a big boot. If it's a thigh-high boot, where's Rome? Near the middle of the thigh, just below the knee, on the boot heel, or on the tip of the toes. Players 1 and 2, enjoy your plates of fettuccine al failure. It was begging to be picked. The city of Rome, located in the Lazio region of Italy, would put it slightly below the kneecap if Italy were a thigh-high. Yes, the Italians brought us some of the greatest historical figures ever known. Mario and Luigi, Chef Boyardee, Da Vinci Codes. Try this on for size. This, that, and the other question. Who is the eponymous character on Seinfeld? George, Jerry, Elaine, or Cosmo? Player 2, you're not even qualified to work at Vandalay Industries. It's so obvious. The character Jerry's last name is Seinfeld, making him the eponymous character in the show. Another word for this is titular. He's the titular character in the show. And speaking of titular, he's real and he's spectacular. Player 1. No, Kramer wasn't the right answer. But a Cosmo might be the right drink for these assorted tiny umbrellas you've just won from the Girly Drink Supply Warehouse. Assorted tiny umbrellas keep your wet drinks dry. You'll be happy to know this wrong answer of the game comes with $4,000. Congrats.
Everybody wants to.
Take a good look at Bond, Elmo Bond, and it's a this or dat. Player 2, why don't you take this or dat since you need the most help? I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, tell me if it's a Bond girl from a James Bond movie, or a Sesame Street Muppet. If she's a Bond girl, press 7. If she's from Sesame Street, press the number 8. Each one right gets you $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $300. Each one wrong costs you $1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, forget it. Player 1. Keep playing along with your 1 and 2 keys. You can steal some cash if you pick the right answer before player 2 picks the wrong answer. And keep an eye on the clock. Answer quickly for more bonus cash. Cool, let's do it. Penelope Smallbone. Mary Goodnight. Strawberry Fields. Prairie Dawn. Sherry Netherland. Abby Kadabi. Christmas Jones. That was like Pierce Brosnan level Bond. This Dis or Dat has been brought to you by the letters OCTOPUSSY and the number 007.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here we have The Night is Young, Angus. You know that AC/DC song, You Shook Me All Night Long? Well, on what date in the Northern Hemisphere would Shaking Me All Night Long take the least time and energy? January 22nd, June 22nd, July 22nd, or September 22nd? Player 1. Could be worse, you know, in theory. Player 2. That's the worst damn answer that I ever seen. Next time, try this. The night is the shortest it gets all year on the summer solstice, which falls right around June 22nd. Although at this age, if AC/DC is still shaking all night long, it's probably due to some unfortunate disorder. Round 1 is complete, and player 1 is ahead, and I am on the edge of my seat. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And don't be afraid to use those screws. You want to win, don't you?
Don't be afraid to use those screws.
Say hello to.
Okay, for your
Check
screw,
your
you hit
butterfly.
P, and for mine, I hit
Growing
Q.
up, I had a pet
Gotcha.
butterfly I called Benjamin. Unfortunately, like most things I've loved, it died after I accidentally sat on it. If Benjamin the butterfly pulled a Benjamin button, how would its stages of life go? Egg, caterpillar, pupa. Player 1, you're getting Benjamin Button lived his life in reverse from old man to baby, and this one is the opposite of the usual butterfly life cycle. I started to get a little tired. I'd have to sit down for this next question. Oopsie! Oh, I'm so sorry. Player 2, this screw does not have a happy ending. Let's try. He's a wild animal on the football field. Which NFL football team is not represented by a mammal? Chicago. Player 2, you're getting screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Vikings are mammals. They're not the Minnesota Lizard Vikings. Player 1, nicely screwed. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 1. Birds aren't mammals, so those Arizona Cardinals are cold-blooded. Still not sure what the Browns are.
Pork and chickens picking out
Was
a
that a
mate.
poop joke?
Guess I'll marry 8.
Was that a poop joke I heard?
Next up, Quiz'em. Quiz'em? What could that mean? Oh no. Maybe it means I'm Dak.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the
Not me.
Not me.
We should spend some personal time together. We should go see a musical play.
A musical? I don't know. It would have to be a really good one.
Which of these musicals has won a Pulitzer Prize for drama? Fame, Nana Nia, South Pacific, or Die Die Dirty?
Players 1 and 2? Believe it or not, South Pacific won a Pulitzer Prize in 1950. Hey, Billy, say Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
Say bye-bye, Birdie.
Die die dirty.
Say Porgy and Bess.
Turgy and Des. Stop making fun of me.
Stop making fun of me.
Next, M&M's with a glass of milk. Okay, M&M's were first introduced in 1941. So, say Eminem remixes some of his songs to honor the only 3 M&M's colors that have been around constantly since 1941. Which song would not be part of the list? The Real Slim Yellow Shady, Lose Yourself in the Brown, My Name is Orange, or Without Me, Green? Player 1. Brown, yellow, and green have always been part of the M&M lineup. Orange was introduced later. But give Orange some credit. Eminem too. It ain't easy being the new color in town, especially when you've been preceded by Vanilla Ice. Player 2. Hey, I hear the green ones make you smarter. Or wait, was it smarter?
Hold me, never let me go.
And on its way, time to class it up. Oh, look, a kazoo. What was I playing? Hungarian Rhapsody number 2 on kazoo, Rhapsody in Blue on kazoo, Blue Danube on kazoo, or Danube Brew on kazoo? Player 1. Yes, that was me playing Blue Danube on kazoo. And now I'm going to play a song by the Beatles on kazoo. We don't really have the money for the rights to any Beatles songs, but luckily I'm not very good at playing the kazoo. Player 2.
Oh no, okay, so for the Jack Attack...
Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, player 1 press 1, player 2 press 0. $4,000 for a right answer, but if you're wrong, you lose $4,000. And of course,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Everything's going to be K. Name the K, K, K. Good luck, K.
No. United Kingdom. JFK.
Player 1's got it!
Player 1's got it!
Great work, Player 1. You are like some beautifully toned racehorse moving ever forward with one ultimate goal in mind. Player 2, you are the steaming pile that gets left behind. But don't feel bad, cuz...
You don't know! Shit.
Good job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing?
So, you guys want to partake in another go-round?
Bowling! Why ruin such a primal sport by gingerly putting your fingers through the ball like a dainty little schoolgirl? Introducing Fistable bowling equipment for the dude who takes on the world knuckles first. We customize all of our balls, bags, and shoes so they fit your fist perfectly, and you can get right down to the business of punching out a game.
Wow, nice frame, mister.
Out of my way! Fistable Bowling Equipment Incorporated. When life gives you a 7-10 split, punch it hard.
This Monday, catch the Season 6 premiere of Farting with the Stars. And this season, we've got our most star-studded cast ever. C. Helen Hunt, Jim Caviezel, Leonard Nimoy, the guy from that one medical show, and the girl from that movie with the guy from Scrubs. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be hot, and it's not gonna smell good. It's Farting with the Stars, where the only thing louder will be the roar of the crowd. Monday at 7, be there. Celebrity Farts impersonated.
What is with those farts?
Immigration, gay marriage, the Bill of Rights. Is it just me, or is America falling apart? I'm Lindsay St. Simone, and if you vote for me, I promise to construct a 40-foot concrete wall around the entire nation. No one will get in or out. Under my regime, I guarantee that my oppressive foot soldier militia will strip all citizens equally of their every right. Isn't it about time we got America back on track? This November,
Why is this
vote Lindsay St. Simone
foreshadowing?
for fascist dictator.
This message paid for by Saint Simone Mini Golf and Go-Kart on Route 16.
Meet Timmy. He's just like you or me. He likes to listen to music, play, make friends. The only difference is Timmy doesn't have a mother or father. Timmy's an orphan.
Hi, I'm Tim. My parents died in a tragic car accident when I was just 42. In retrospect, maybe I wasn't in any condition to drive. Anyway, will you be my new mommy or daddy? I promise to be a good son. I'll keep my room clean and eat all my vegetables, except for lima beans. Those things give me horrendous farts. I'll need a car, and it'd be great if you had an extra room or a basement for my drums.
There are thousands of Timmys out there just waiting to find their forever home. If you're ready to start a new-ish family, call the It's Never Too Late Adult Orphanage, because grown-ups are children too.
Oh my god.
Yellow? Tired of straining your eyes reading the yellow pages? Hate carrying around all that heavy paper? Now get all the information of the telephone directory in the excitement of an audiobook. It's the Telephone Directory audiobook from Yellow Pages Audio Phone Books. This 250 disc set includes businesses: Alverson Plumbing, 847-2. Residents: Donaldson, Edgar C, 952-456. And much, much more. Order in the next 20 minutes and we'll send you a free copy of VCR instructions read by Sir Ian McKellen.
To cancel the blanked program position, select the corresponding program.
Buy your Telephone Directory audiobook today and let your ears do the reading. Celebrity voice impersonated.
And now a message from the law offices of Edgar J. Penrod.
I'm attorney Edgar J. Penrod. Have you recently been in an auto accident? Have you suffered major injuries? If you answered yes to both of these questions, then chances are you're the person I hit with my car last week. So call the law offices of Edgar J. Penrod today. Because hey, nobody wants to go to court, right?
The law offices of Edgar J. Penrod. Sorry, our bad.
And that is it.
The Dow Jones dropped about